Jim, I'm pretty excited about this episode. Tell them what we're doing today.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. We sold this property about 4 years ago. Dale, Mercy, and Jeremiah have been doing a tremendous amount of work out here, so we're going to go take a look at it and see what they've done to this old farmhouse.
Welcome to Living the Dream TV. I'm Kim.
I'm Jim.
And we're your hosts. Well, we're here with Dale and Mercy and Jeremiah, and they are going to tell us about the transformation they made on this place. Wow, this is just so exciting, and I'm so happy that you agreed to let us come and see what you've done. Tell us about your journey and even buying this place and how that all came about.
It was a lot of hill country trips on weekends. We decided to find a place in hill country, make it come true of my husband's dream. His grandparents and parents, they grow up in Event, Texas.
Yeah, so you grew up on land.
I did in Event, going to my grandparents all the time. Spent a lot of time in Event, so we wanted it in that area. So that's what brought us to this area here.
Well, Dale, when we first met, first thing that you said was you want a place that had some history to it and some character. When you got on this place, what drew you to it?
Well, what drew me was the house. I saw a lot of potential just the minute I seen the house. Mercy was more the group of live oaks. She just kept rolling.
Right.
You know,
That's right.
it was winter time, and so everything was brown, but the live oaks was green, and that just, you know.
I think I delicately pointed that out. Now look at these guys. Look at this stand of live oaks. So.
Yeah, that's what she focused on,
Yeah.
just the beauty of the whole area. But yeah, the house really, I really saw the potential in it, and so did Mercy.
Well, it's amazing what you've done to it.
Well, I didn't see any potential in it. So you guys did amazing. And the cool story really behind this was actually family land of the people that you bought it from, and it was two sisters. This was their original house where they'd come and visit their grandma and everything, the one that you bought. And the funny thing about those oak trees is when they showed us this place, she said, this is where we always used to come and play as little girls. So it was really hard for them to sell this place, and I can't wait to show them what you've done with it. I think it'll just bring them to tears. Because they just got older, they couldn't come out here, they couldn't handle the land, so pretty significant, the history behind it.
Yes, it's a lovely place. I believe in my husband when he told me, Mercy, we can make wonders with this house. This house has potential.
Did you actually see this in your head?
Yeah, well, honestly, we did. Stay underneath. I knew it had good bones. Look at the ridge line. The ridge line was very straight.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard to see through all the clutter, because you couldn't even get to the house, with all the trees and vines that were there. And of course, inside there was so much fabric and wallpaper hanging down from the ceilings and the walls. But yeah, I could still see what could be done with it.
Well, I think clutter was a nice word for what was in here. When I first got on the property, you could tell it was unique pretty quickly. You've got the great views that you guys see, the sunrise, sunset. You got a nice pond that you guys have done some work on. You got some wildlife opportunities. I've seen the deer stand, and I'm sure there's dove and maybe turkey coming through. For me, what I like is the seclusion. We're about a quarter mile off the county road down a driveway. Once you get back here, you're away from the city, and I guarantee at night you can see all the stars. So, neat place, really neat place.
You can. It's very beautiful at night, and the sunsets are just unbelievable.
Yeah,
Sit out on the
absolutely.
patio and watch the sunsets at night. Yeah.
This is probably my favorite view on the whole place. You see the pasture and then the ridge on the other side. That's
looking west, so the sunsets are
right over the top.
Did you keep the original layout of the house?
We wanted to keep the interior walls just like they were. Of course, we had to add 2 by 4 walls all around the outside from the inside. So we kept the 3 bedrooms, and we changed up the bathroom just a little bit because they had a sink in the hallway, and it was a bigger hallway. So we changed. That's the only change we really made. But the bathroom is still in the same location, but we just
made it beautiful. And the roof, was this the original ceiling?
That's the original shiplap ceiling. It's the original floors.
Yeah, these floors came out beautiful. It's incredible.
Yeah.
So you put a new roof, but I understand that you used some of the original roof that was inside, right, in the kitchen?
Yes, we use the original metal roof to make a beautiful ceiling in the kitchen, even the small room in the back.
That's really cool. And then you did obviously all new windows, AC, siding. Tell us about the rock underneath where you did the
underpinning, that's rock that we just collected out of the pasture. We all three spent a lot of time collecting.
Many trailers.
Jeremiah, you had a good time.
Yeah, we probably collected about 12 trailers.
Oh my goodness.
Between the underpinning and then you'll see at the entry, that's all rock that's collected. And we didn't cheat, we didn't collect rock from the fence line. We said, no, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna clean up the pasture.
Yeah.
So we just collected rock from the pastures.
And then you did all the plumbing, and I mean everything's pretty much brand new, and you kept everything that you could.
All new electrical, all new plumbing, added central heat and air.
Jeremiah, what do you love about this place?
The good thing about this land, I said that there is a bunch of deer. They like to come out like early in the morning. There is a lot, yeah. That's the good thing about this place, if you're a hunter.
I understand that you have a couple ongoing projects. Tell us about that bathtub out there.
Yes, ma'am. So actually, this was the original porch from the house. It burning many years ago. We decided to set up this bed here and making a beautiful spa area.
So was this in the original house?
This come from the original house.
Okay.
The bed come from the original house. The vision about this place, this area here, is make some kind of private outdoor bed and enjoy the beautiful sky.
Yeah, well, we just didn't want to lose the original clawfoot tub. We didn't want to have it in the house. So we put it out there. It took some convincing for me to convince her that was a great idea to keep that outside. She said a tub outside she didn't know about. But, as she's seen what kind of privacy we do have here. And so it's one we never got to carry through. It does have electrical ran to it. It does have plumbing ran to it.
I think that's an amazing idea. I would love to sit out under the, take
Big
a bath out
overhead,
under the
shower
stars.
head, something like that. So the other project you didn't get to would be the silo. Give me a ballpark. So for the people that buy it, and of course they're going to get the benefit of all you guys' hard work, which is going to be amazing. But on the silo, if you had a rough idea of what the finish out would be, what would it cost to get that so you've got a second level and you've already got the plumbing run? So give us an idea of what you were planning there.
We were thinking probably going to put 30 to 40,000 in that silo. The silo came from Nebraska, taken down from there, reconstructed here. We planned on building a front porch on the front of it, and then we planned on having a loft. So it'd be a living room downstairs, a little kitchenette and bathroom, and then have a loft upstairs. And just a place where we had guests, they'd have a place to stay.
Sure.
I mean, that's a pretty significant slab, and you said you ran the plumbing, and what all went into that?
Yeah, we've got got the rough end plumbing, the drains are all out there. We did have it's got a 4-inch slab, and then the silo was built. And then to keep the silo from leaking or anything like that, we had come back and poured 4 more inches of concrete on the inside, which completely seals any drainage problems or any leakage problems.
I mean, you did it the smart way, coming up and then pouring outside, and then coming and pouring that 4-inch inside. It just stabilizes the whole base of this thing. So yeah, it's done well, ready to go. It's ready for somebody to put their own stamp on it.
So when you guys bought this place and had this vision, initially you were planning on staying forever, right? Like this was going to be like a place to retire to, and so I know this is kind of bittersweet because now you're selling it. So tell us where you got to that journey and how you got there, because you put so much blood, sweat, and tears into it.
So where we live at home, we've got a little acreage there, and so it's just maintaining 2 places.
Yeah.
So what we've decided is to go with another dream we've had, and that's to live on a golf course, to have a golf.
Look at Jeremiah, he's smiling.
We love to be in a golf course community. So, and that's what we did find something in a golf course community that's right on the golf course.
Yeah.
So That would be the only thing that could let us move from here to change our mind to not build a house here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna that's what we're gonna focus on there.
And Dale, you said when you come out early in the mornings, when the sunrise, there's lots of deer coming through here.
Yeah, in the early mornings, late evenings, you know, you do see
Kind of their path on through.
deer.
Yeah.
Deer and hog is you get both. Yeah. So it's nice. That's what we'll miss most is the early mornings, late evenings. Just enjoying just sitting on the porches.
Man, Jim, I loved this show. This was a really good one.
It was great. I mean, to see what they've done with this house, I mean, Mercy is so creative, and what they've done in there is just incredible.
Yeah, I love it. It's just amazing that somebody can take something like that and turn it into something like this. Well, we'll see you next time on Living the Dream TV.
And if you liked it, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, you know they'll like it, Jim.
I hope so.